How I turned $27,100 into a fortune from my first business. I didn't come from money. I didn't inherit land. I didn't have a secret formula. What I had was a plan. I wasn't looking for quick cash or instant success. I was playing the long game. And in the world of wealth, that's the only game that matters. The beginning, planting the seeds of wealth. It started with 10 acres of land, nothing impressive, nothing special. Just 10 acres, 1,600 avocado trees, and a total investment of $27,100. 10 acres of land costed me $2,700, and the money I bought trees, $14,400, 1,600 trees at $9 each, maintenance for 5 years, $10,000 total investment, $27,100. I knew avocados weren't an overnight business. They take 2 years before the first harvest, but I wasn't in a rush. I was building something bigger than a paycheck. Year 2, the first harvest, the moment of truth. 2 years passed, and it was time to see if the numbers were real. Each tree produced 50 kilograms of avocados, meaning my 1,600 trees yielded 80,000 kilograms. At 64 cents per kilogram, my first harvest generated $51,200. My costs were already covered from the initial investment. After deducting small operational expenses, I walked away with $24,100 in profit. Most people would have taken the money and celebrated. Maybe bought a car. Maybe spent it on vacations. I did the opposite. I reinvested every single dollar. That $24,100 went into buying 89 more acres and planting 14,933 new trees. Now I wasn't just a farmer, I was building an empire. Year 3, the snowball effect. By now, I had 16,533 trees across nearly 100 acres of land. The older trees were now producing 80 kilograms per tree, and the younger ones were still at 50 kilograms. My total harvest? 261,850 kilograms. At 64 cents per kilogram, that meant my farm generated $167,584. Now, the real test came. Would I take the money and enjoy the profits? Or would I keep pushing forward? The answer was clear. I reinvested everything. With my new profits, I purchased 3,034 acres of land and planted 485,440 new trees. Yes, you read that right. Almost 500,000 trees. The game had changed. I was no longer a small-time avocado farmer. I was building something unstoppable. Year 5. Breaking the system. By the 5th year, my farm wasn't measured in acres anymore. It was measured in thousands of acres. The newer trees had matured, producing 150 kilograms per tree, while the older ones were reaching 200 kilograms per tree. The numbers were unreal. Tens of thousands of trees, millions of kilograms of avocados, revenue in the millions by this point. My farm was generating so much money that people started asking me, "What's your secret?" There was no secret. I didn't have a viral social media page. I didn't rely on sponsors. I wasn't making YouTube videos. I was using the oldest wealth-building strategy in the world: buy assets, reinvest, let time work in your favor. While most people chased quick money, I focused on building something that would last for generations. Year 10. The legacy business. By the 10th year, my farm had scaled beyond imagination. Each tree now produced 400 kilograms of avocados per season. Hundreds of thousands of trees. Millions of kilograms harvested every season. Revenue in the tens of millions. And here's the best part. I never worked a single day in the fields. I had a team. I had managers. I built a system that ran itself. While most people were still working paycheck to paycheck, I was collecting profits every season without lifting a finger. Lessons from the avocado empire. Money isn't made by working harder. It's made by making the right moves. Reinvest your profits, and your wealth will multiply exponentially. Patience is the ultimate weapon. The real money isn't in fast returns. It's in letting your investments grow over time. Old school businesses still work. You don't need social media fame to build wealth. I started with $27,100. Now I own a farm that generates millions. All because I made one decision. I chose to reinvest instead of spending. Most people wait for the right time to start. But here's the truth. The right time was yesterday. The second best time is today.